Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to DarkMatch. It is February 10th, and it is time to review TNA Impact for this last week. It aired on February 9th. Imagine that. And with us tonight is yours truly, the lovable, huggable Tiefus.
I am the reason you suck speech, the lone warrior.
Woo!
And I'm Digifox, the fox that rocks your socks.
And I am your foxy friend Backlash, and hey, hey, ho, ho, what's Iron Sheik tweeting today? And that doesn't rhyme, so shut up.
These raisin balls have got to go.
Hindsight. Anyways, Paris Hilton has the big-time jabroni raisin pussy!
Oh.
We found something that topped raisin balls.
He also has a few about raisin tits, but, I mean...
So if it's a raisin pussy, but it's also a big-time pussy, how does that work?
It's a big raisin pussy.
Oh,
haven't you
man.
ever put raisins on a pancake or something? Waffle?
No.
No.
Who puts raisins on waffles?
I guess the California raisins need something to fuck.
Heard it through the grapevine.
Move on.
Anyway, Impact.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. All right.
So, what did you think about Impact? Did you just skronk at me?
No, I
No, I snored. Okay, it did kind of sound like a skronk, but it was a snore.
I don't know how to skronk.
Boy, did Impact have taken notes.
That's how you skronk.
Gonna make me
Which
gag.
we'll get to.
Ugh.
It took a nosedive Langolier style.
Ugh. All the
Anyways.
mucus in my sinuses is draining into my throat. God damn.
Well, anyways, we begin the show with Bully Ray, because
Yay.
you know he's
That's a good way to begin the show, I guess.
It's as good as you're gonna get with Impact these days.
Yeah, he has been on the upswing as far as entertainment value, but still, it's too little, too late for this guy.
Yeah. But anyways, he just comes out and he immediately tells Bobby Roode to come out. Why they couldn't just send Bobby Roode out at the beginning, I don't know.
Well, usually whenever a heel comes out, it's like, I want to speak to Face of the Week. And then Face of the Week comes out and they wanted to make sure that we knew that no, he doesn't want the Face of the Week. He wants the heel of the week. Or some. It's TNA logic. Fuck if I know.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, but still, these guys are both part of Immortal, apparently, because I guess that still exists.
It's not dead yet?
Apparently not.
Plus, I wasn't aware Drew joined Immortal.
Yeah,
Immortal just backs whoever has the belt, as long as they're a heel.
Like, I don't know what it is about the TNA title, but as soon as you win it, unless your name is Sting, you become a heel, and Immortal loves your dick.
Yeah.
That's really all there is to it. That's TNA booking in a nutshell.
Well, at this point, the only member of Immortal who, seems to be consistent is frickin' Bully Ray, so...
Yeah.
Well, we got Scott Steiner, who hasn't been on TV in months.
It's because he's over in India.
Fucking
Scaring
gunner.
the tourists, acting like Godzilla.
Those poor tourists. Anyway, Rude comes out, and, he comes out to his music, and Bubba gets out, Bully Ray gets out of the ring and tells whoever's playing the music to not get the fuck off, because he's got some questions for him. Like, what the hell happened last week? With him and the betraying and the leaving him to dry in that match with Storm or whatever. They're arguing.
Yeah, they're arguing over backstab last week because they're. I don't know if it are they already booked at this point for their pay-per-view match.
Fatal 4-way.
Yeah, they're in a fatal 4-way. It's Rude, Storm, Hardy, and Bubba. So, they're quote unquote working together, but they're enemies. So.
Well, I'll admit that it's nice that we're seeing the heels act like this for once instead of the faces.
Oh
because all last year,
thank
none
God,
of the
finally.
faces could get along, and Immortal was like this.
It's like it's like someone in the backstage area figured out that they were holding the, how to write a conflict story for Dummies book upside down or something. I don't know. Um, but they finally pulled their heads out of their asses and figured it out. As short-lived as it'll be, because they'll be right back to their old pathetically bad writing habits in no time. It's going to take a long, steady stream of them actually consistently writing decently for me to expect them to have changed their ways.
So basically, it's 10 minutes of Rude and Bubba trying to figure out who's the husband and who's the wife.
Yeah. I know, with calves like that, it's kind of hard to argue with Bubba.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But everything has to be ruined, and because out comes Sting, and he's got his cricket bat and his gloves, and he's like, I'm going to be the special referee against all odds because I want to make sure everything's fair and balanced. And tonight, you two have to team up to go to against Randy Orton and the Undertaker.
Seriously?
Wrong,
Seriously,
wrong leader.
you're going with that joke?
Yes, shut up. But seriously, they're going up against James Storm and, well, since Jeff Hardy's still over in the States, Sting.
Excellent charges.
Yeah, but by the
Charge
way,
legal drugs. To leave your country. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from.
by the way, just in case you didn't know, Impact this week is coming at you live from England.
For Wembley Stadium of all places.
Oh, that poor tennis court. I don't know. Yeah, because nothing screams fair and balanced like inserting the ref for the match on Sunday in a match where he has to face two of the guys in the match and team with a third guy.
Yeah. You know
So
what I kind of think? Like, the whole reason for Sting coming out is because WWE, they've got Triple H back in his COO bullshit, and that's how we're going to be starting Raw every week for the next eternity.
You say that like
And,
it's a bad thing.
and you think TNA says, "Oh, this doesn't suck enough. We can outsuck this."
I don't know, man. You're saying that shit about Triple H like it's a bad thing, and I actually enjoy
Right?
Triple H.
It's not a bad thing right now, but it's going to get old. But we'll save that for another review.
yeah, I also think part of what it is that this is Sting's like his final, it's his farewell tour basically. Yeah, okay, well, I'm finally getting off the stage this time, honest to God.
Yes, despite the fact that he is the central point of everything.
I'm
Yes.
kind of meant as an in-ring competitor, but yeah, he is kind of right there in the middle of
He's the
everything.
fucking guy running the show.
Sting. If you go to WWE, you could have WrestleMania and a match with The Undertaker. They might even let you end the streak. Well, probably
Yeah.
not. Hell, it could happen.
It should have been last year.
Uh, anyways,
Yeah.
let's move on from this. Up next, we see Hulk Hogan and Garrett Bischoff doing. Nope, not yet.
Don't poke Tiffus, he'll growl at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the part of Tiffus tonight will be played by a feral bear.
I was broken like an hour ago. This fucking God damn.
Anyways, we then followed up with a video package recapping the AJ Styles Christopher Daniels feud. And this leads into our next match, which is, coincidentally, AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels. Why couldn't this be on your pay-per-view?
It was on the pay-per-view
Repeatedly.
for like the last 7 years. If you notice, these matches starting to get boring even for the competitors.
Yeah.
This is the Randy Orton fucking Cena match of.
What is with you and Randy Orton references
I don't know.
and them being like so negative?
Well, do you remember that one summer where it was nothing but Orton versus Cena?
No, I don't
This
remember it. because it was okay. And, that's just fine because it's going to happen when you have two super over people in the same company.
Well,
You're going to get a series of matches. It's going to last for
no. I mean,
We're talking
this
a
match
lot.
was. I don't
we're
remember
talking
this
a lot
match.
more about WWE than we are about TNA in this review, aren't
And there's a reason for that.
we?
Yeah, 'cause-
I'm sure all those TNA marks on YouTube that love to bitch at us are loving us right now.
They can suck my race.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Clown. We know you're watching. This segment is dedicated just for you. Seriously, we want to interview you. Anyways, this match is really nothing special. These guys
Wait. By interview, you do mean castrate, right?
No, I actually want to interview this guy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this match is nothing special. These guys have
Put away
just
my
been going
shears.
through the motions for the past 2 years.
Longer than that.
Mm.
well, basically since Russo took over in
Yeah.
I don't
06
think
or
these guys
whatever.
have had a meaningful match against each other since Jeff Hardy's first run in the company. About that time.
I mean, like they're still good, but it's just you've seen this match so many times, and even they don't appear to be into it anymore.
No, it's like, oh, we don't have anything interesting for these two to do. Hey, they made money together. Let's put them
Yeah.
together again.
The ship has kind of sailed on Daniels versus AJ.
It's like Undertaker versus King. Okay, we get it. Okay, we can stop now.
And give it 6 months, they'll be tag team champions or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of being lenient.
How could you backstab me? Gee, I've only done it 7 fucking times.
Hell, I did it once with a screwdriver.
Yeah,
Remember
he's-
that?
It's supposed to be the fallen angel for a reason, because that's basically what Satan is, fucking Lucifer.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be honest. I thought this was a knockouts match when I heard the music at first, so I didn't pay attention to it. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I don't know the music for TNA that well yet.
And you know what? I have to bring up another point. Since when was Christopher Daniels on the UK tour? Because he's another guy who was back in the States doing house shows.
They must have flown him over for taping and then flew him back.
They put a
Ah.
Christopher Daniels mask over Curry, man.
Because I saw this guy live.
Bad joke. Did you
No?
no, bad joke.
You guys don't like that one?
No,
I thought it was
Fuck.
funny.
you don't count, Jess.
Screw you.
You made 2 references to Randy Orton. Your argument is invalid.
Oh dear.
So yeah,
Cry about it.
Daniels and
That's fine.
AJ
We all
have
better
a
about
great match.
I don't know. I'm still kind of amazed that they're doing that for Daniels. Like, really? Is he blowing someone backstage? I just love the stunned silence after that. Especially because it sounded like Jess was going to say something, then she had to process that.
I don't have anything to say to that just because I really got nothing to like I'm not stunned at the joke. I'm just fuck this whole situation.
Oh, wow. Anyways, match ends when Brass Knuckles get involved from Kazarian throwing them in. There's a
Oh
ref.
no. They're masking tape Knuckles because they can't afford brass.
Yeah, they're like aluminum alloy knuckles.
Yeah, covered in masking tape. Seriously, they were fucking.
Duct tape.
Someone got like a twig and just wrapped it in tape.
We can't just go to like a. We can't just like rent a pair of Brass Knuckles or rent a
Yeah,
replica.
it's a one-time investment. You buy them once, you put them in the production truck. Just like the fucking Hell in a Cell or whatever you want to call anything, any cage. You pull it out when you need it, and you put it back. Not that difficult.
So yeah, Daniels wins.
Boo!
And we segue from that little bit of nonsense into Eric Bischoff talking to Gunner backstage.
What are they talking about?
Hulk Hogan.
Ah! Ah!
They're yeah.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, that's not gonna get old.
Never. Nothing I do ever.
And then it's as if the show wasn't losing enough energy. We have a promo between Samoa Joe and Brutus Magnus.
Yeah, and Magnus comes out and he starts going on about how everyone's like, oh well, you're from the UK, you should be happy to be here, to be back in your home country, and Magnus is all, you know,
Man, fuck the UK.
yeah, it's like I got nothing against the Scottish, against the Scots, the Welsh, or the Irish. Well, for the most part, but fuck them. We're in England tonight, and I get to come home. Oh, and I brought this fat guy with me.
Huh.
Yeah, a lot of people said this segment was really good. This is a good promo and everything, and I'm just sitting here like, no, this is just cheap pandering to the local crowd. That's all it is, and that's all a lot of what you're gonna see tonight is random trotting of British wrestlers out onto the show that you haven't seen in months because they're relegated to Explosion, if that, and it's just to get a cheap pop from the UK crowd.
Well, they only have like 3 of them anyway.
Yeah, but they did it with all of them.
Well, at the very least, Magnus has been on TV for the past couple of months.
Yeah, he has.
But like, we haven't seen Mark Haskins since Destination X, and we haven't seen Doug Williams in God knows how long.
The thing is, even with Magnus, I've never seen any reason within TNA terms to give a shit about anything he does. He has been inconsequential. Samoa Joe has not been consequential since the Ninjas.
And quite frankly, neither is Morgan and Crimson that come
Right.
up.
I don't know. I'd say Samoa Joe hasn't been relevant since he tried to murder Scott Steiner with a knife, and then they just casually forgot about that.
Oh, they casually forget about every murder.
But
Like, TNA suffers from so much PTSD denial. It's ridiculous. So you could, it's like, someone dies and TNA goes in the kitchen and starts making sandwiches. Like nothing happened. That's what TNA does.
I could've
Comes
got a
home, sees
sandwich.
daddy raping a corpse in the living room, just goes right in the kitchen.
Oh,
Oh,
What the hell?
I don't even
Nothing's
want to
wrong
say
here.
like that
Everything's
goes
peachy.
that goes beyond Darkest Sketch, dude.
Hey, it was on WWE that one time.
I was just expecting a Benoit joke. God damn it!
You want a Benoit joke?
No.
Okay.
They've already made Benoit references. We don't need to go there.
I was just gonna say, I'll give Morgan credit, not Morgan, Magnus credit. He's really trying hard to pander to the crowd, but he can't do it like we can here on the Dark Match.
and we don't even have a crowd outside from like a bunch of marks. Yeah, you guys know who you are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
But yeah, getting back to this promo,
Way to plug the
seriously
name of
now,
her own show there, by the way.
darn Skippy. I mean,
Damn
darn
it, King of Fighter.
He's not even on the show.
I know, it's great.
He had to give up his post.
Okay, seriously. Getting back to this promo, Morgan and Crimson come out. They talk at each other. No one really gives a shit about Morgan and Crimson. They start fighting, and Joe and Magnus have to retreat because fucking hell.
Because that's what heels do. They run away.
You know, I actually want to ask this to all those TNA marks who watch us on YouTube. You guys like to say that WWE has a shitty tag team division, and yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll give you that one. But TNA's fucking worse. Tell me how on earth TNA is any better right now. Because all you've got is fucking Samoa Joe and Magnus feuding with Scott Steiner and Crimson until the sun burns out.
Wait, Scott Steiner?
Did I say Scott Steiner?
You said Scott Steiner.
You said Scott Steiner.
God damn it.
To be fair,
You know
they still
what I
got
mean?
Mexican
Shit.
America.
To be fair, that'd be
Damn it.
interesting.
Oh,
I think my brain is just
It'd
trying
have
to
Scott
erase
Steiner.
the thoughts of Matt Morgan, and that's just where my mind went when I don't access the part of my brain that acknowledges Matt Morgan.
I like how he's got a close-up shot of protein protein stuff on the crotch of his shorts in white.
Innuendo.
Yeah.
Well, it's like-
TNA goes here.
Basically, the bottom line is, it's just random wrestlers that aren't doing anything because like booking hasn't done anything for them, and they're just kind of smashed together, hoping that like throwing shit at a wall will stick.
If we do this hard enough and long enough, somebody will care.
Basically, yeah.
You got on me for making a rape joke. Jesus.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Who made a rape joke?
You.
Did not.
Yes, you
Right?
did.
Davis, you just have a filthy.
Really? That was a rape joke?
Yeah, if we do this hard and long enough, someone will care.
You're an
Come on.
idiot. What the fuck?
Dave?
Your mind just instantly goes there.
No.
Are
Seek
you
help.
that broken from SmackDown?
His mind's already there.
Oh,
I'm trying to avoid the coming travesty that is. Garrett Bischoff.
Okay, anyways. Up next is an X Division triple threat match. Austin Aries versus Alex Shelley versus we seriously mean this guy is a legitimate competitor. Yes, I know he hasn't been on TV in like a fucking year. He's not here just to pander to the hometown. It's Douglas Williams.
He is randomly
Arguably,
thrown into this match for no fucking reason.
but arguably, this is match of the night.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but even though Doug Williams,
That's not saying much.
Yeah, even though I've never really viewed Doug Williams as an X Division guy. Yeah, he's talented, but he's a submissions guy. And it gets really stupid when they made him X Division champion back in 2010 and they put him in like an Ultimate X match and then they're like, wait, there's no way he can win this. So they throw in that stupid submission rule like, oh, if you tap someone out, you win.
No, the thing is, too, is they gave him that stupid gimmick they've always used anytime they try to throw someone that doesn't fit the X Division style or size in there. Of, I'm going to destroy the X Division. Okay, Kevin Nash. Good luck with that. You know?
X Division is kind of like
It's dead.
Well, Kevin Nash is good at burying
I
entire
hate the X
underclasses.
Division because it's the X Division.
This thing's making us money. Quick, we need to fuck it up.
Didn't the Dudleys have that gimmick for a while, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Dudleys when they were good.
That was the
Hasn't
Dudleys
happened
when they were
since-
the Dudleys.
Yeah, they haven't
Team
been good
3D,
since
whatever the
1980.
fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm saying that. I'm making that claim.
So
But-
we have a actually pretty decent match, and that's not saying much.
What other matches have we had so far?
I don't
Fucking-
remember.
AJ
Oh,
versus
yeah.
Daniels.
yeah, that was
Oh
it.
god, that has been the only match. Holy shit.
There's been more talking on this show, but that's nothing new. So
And that's why I am so in opposition to so many people that said, "Oh, the first hour of Impact was definitely good and better than the second." It's like, no, it wasn't.
Eh.
The only way you could ever construe this first hour to be better than the second is the fact that there weren't as many matches to fuck up.
Huh. And you know
So-
what? The whole reason they put Doug Williams in this match was the hometown pop.
UK
But
pop.
he didn't do shit in this match.
No, he didn't. No, this is really. They should have just left this as a one-on-one match.
Well, that's
And,
what they're doing for the pay-per-view. I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
TNA and they're stupid like that, but still.
Or make a tag match or something. I don't know. Fucking A. Do something different, but don't make it so obvious that you're just throwing this in there just so you don't blow your pay-per-view match load, and also just to get the cheap hometown pop. Because there's no reason for this guy to be here at all. Like within terms of storyline, like, and I don't count oh, we're in a specific town, so that counts for storyline. No, that doesn't count for like a reason for someone being there for storyline. I mean, it can be a part of it, but it can't be all of it. Like, oh, we're near San Antonio. That's sort of near where HBK lives. He might be at the show tonight to make a statement about something that's been going on with his close friend. You know, that's one thing. But, oh, we're close to San Antonio. It's HBK! Oh my god! This is so relevant to this story! Since when has he worked with Umaga? Come on. Fucking A. And I'm sorry for saying Umaga as the first name that just popped in my head.
Yeah.
Mm.
Basically, you could have had a cardboard cutout of Douglas Williams, and it would have been just as exciting.
It would have been just as consequential.
You could have had cardboard cutouts out of all three of these guys.
There's YouTube channels for that.
Like fuck it, why do they even need to tape anymore? Just get some action figures.
No, not even that. Just do a radio broadcast. Like old-timey style. It's like, and here comes the gentleman masher from the UK, Douglas Williams.
And then Austin Aries comes down dressed like David Copperfield.
Oh, look at him twirl his mustache. He's thinking of something sinister. He's going up to the top rope. That's the danger zone. You better get out of there.
And,
Anyways, Alex
So-
Shelley wins with sliced bread number 2. Match was meh.
Yeah,
And-
slice bread number 2. Not because we don't have anyone that has that as actual signature move on the roster.
Is
That
there
would be
even a
one
sliced
match.
bread number 1?
I don't think so. But, you know, hey, how about this? Just a fucking four-way of, like, a bunch of X Division guys that aren't in the match this weekend.
Because they could only afford to bring 4 of them over, and Mark Haskins landed on his goddamn head.
Yeah, fuck Mark Haskins anyway.
Anyway,
No, like, seriously, fuck him. You
Okay.
are not John Morrison. Stop dressing like him.
Aw.
he wasn't dressed like him last week. Plus, give it a couple more months. They probably will actually sign John Morrison.
John Morrison had to kill a lot of raccoons to get that wardrobe.
Yeah, and they'll have him team with Mark Haskins instead of Eminem. They'll call him Skittles. Who's your new TNA Tag Team
Smarties.
Champions? Reese's Pieces.
And they're fruity, delicious, fruity. Oh wait,
I want
they
some-
can't afford JR. So they have to get like Mike Tenay to do that shit.
God damn it,
No.
T-Bones. Now I want candy.
they'll just get Ed Ferrara to come on and do it as Oklahoma again.
Ed Ferrara. That's an wow. When's the last
Sure,
time
I'm gonna pretend I have Bell's palsy.
I think Jess and I are competing for crudest joke of the night.
Well, Tiffus, I think you're winning right now, but hey,
Yeah, I am.
He is.
because I know what's gonna happen. Hey, Tiffus,
Yes.
it's Hulk Hogan.
Oh, and it really is Hulk Hogan too,
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
because he's talking to Garrett Bischoff.
and then Sting comes in.
And suddenly him and Hogan are cool after like 2 years of bickering and shit.
I love it.
Okay,
Yes.
he just has a hairball.
Yes.
And
Yes,
Backlash
our
has apparently become
co-host is
Profion.
coughing up
Laughing.
hair
I'm gonna leave
balls.
this in your shoe, you fuckface.
Okay. So yeah, Sting and Hogan.
No, you know what? I want to hear a very specific individual's perspective on this segment. Lars.
I'm Lars.
Hey, Lars.
Hi
Oh
guys.
God, not
Hey,
Lars.
buddy. We're talking about this segment on TNA Impact from last night. Did you watch the show?
Yes, I did. Of course, I watch Impact. I watch Impact every Thursday night.
Of course you do. I bet you watch it on replay every day afterwards until the next one comes out too, don't you?
I'm Lars.
Yeah, you do. Okay, buddy. Here's the segment we're talking about. It's the Hulk Hogan segment with Garrett Bischoff in the backstage area when Sting walks in. You remember that one?
Yeah, of course I do. That segment was awesome.
What'd you like about it?
I like the fact that Hogan and Sting are still on television after all this time. It's great that these old guys are still so relevant in this day and age.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I
And
mean,
what do you
it's
think
not
about?
like WWE, who can't push anyone interesting. All they do is push these boring guys like Daniel Bryan. Who wants to see that prick?
Well, he is a vegan after all.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, what do you think about Garrett Bischoff?
Garrett Bischoff is the future of wrestling. Hulk Hogan says that he's got the stuff, brother.
I can't take it.
I'm lost.
Okay, well, I don't know what else to ask you about this segment.
Do you have any candy?
No.
Skippy has some
No.
candy.
I
Go
got
find
some
Skippy.
I got some raisin balls.
He's got some peanut butter too.
Where's Skippy?
Hey, you want some raisin balls?
What are raisin balls?
Well, just open your mouth, I'll show you.
I don't know, ask Matt Hogan.
No.
I got large gargling raisin balls. Are they delicious? They're a little bit salty, aren't they?
Choking.
Just watch out for the hair, okay? Okay, Lars. Lars, you enjoy the raisin balls. We're gonna finish the show, okay?
Oh, good lord.
All right, see you, buddy.
Why? Why? What the? I
I
feel unclean.
Lars is wandering around my room with his mouth open.
I had them gargling raisin balls, dude. It was
Oh.
awesome.
Anyway,
Anybody listening, we need a picture of that Photoshop.
no, we don't.
Yeah, Photoshop Lars. with
No.
balls in his mouth. Backlash, you brought this on yourself.
Okay, but seriously, what the? This got awkward. I mean,
Well, okay, to get the show back on track, just because I think we're about to break Jess and I want to pace it out to savor it. Lars did mention it. Hulk Hogan did say that Garrett Bischoff is the future of wrestling. And on Twitter, at that very moment, Mickey James tweeted about that, saying how she felt so dirty and she was just so devastated at hearing him say that about fucking Garrett Bischoff.
And
I
she
think
was
that says a lot about, how fucking damaging to TNA and wrestling in general Hulk Hogan is if he's running around saying shit like that. And I've been saying it for a couple weeks now. He's I just noticed it in the last month or so, but he is still referring to multiple time world champions from both WWE and TNA and WCW and ECW as future stars of the industry. These guys are established world champions multiple times over, and they're only the future. They're still youngins. They're not over. And it's like, dude, these guys are carrying your fucking company. They're the ones selling the pay-per-views. They're the ones you're building the storylines around, and you're selling them that short. And my cat is playing with a plastic bag somewhere.
That's more interesting than Impact.
Yeah, it's making a lot of noise, that's for sure.
Like, I'm sure Garrett Bischoff is going to be a great competitor.
I'm sure he will too with those fucking
But
Nike shocks on his feet.
right now, they're just I don't know, putting too much weight on him.
Yeah, he's not ready. Like, I don't want to. It's too early to say if he actually can make something. It's clear the only reason he got this job is because he's Bischoff's son. But I'm not. He needs to go to OVW. He needs to learn how to fucking wrestle because he can't right now.
If he's going to be a wrestler, he needs to go to OVW. I don't think he should be a wrestler. I really don't think he should be in this company at all. Just because of the way he came in and the way they're pushing him right now, it just clearly shows that they have no capability to handle this kind of situation right.
and honestly, it just kind of feels like they're using him at this point just to further whatever the fuck they're doing with Hogan. Because
They're still dragging the immortal thing out.
yeah, so anyway, Sting comes in. I don't know if we've actually talked about this freaking.
We have not
Okay,
because we
So-
don't want to.
Here, I'll summarize it. Hogan and Garrett are, or Hogan's giving Garrett a pep talk. Sting comes in and gives Hogan a hug. Hogan says, brother, it's great to be me again. It's great to be myself, and thank you for helping me. And Garrett, get the hell out, because I need some private time with my best friend. And Garrett leaves because,
Where's
well, he served his purpose.
War Machine when we need him?
Wait a minute. So
Is
Sting is Vegeta and Hogan is Nappa.
Sure.
I'm
So
okay with this.
so then Hogan is like, brother, you're doing a great job running this company, and you have to kick some people in the butt, but you're getting things done. And I just hope you realize you're now a target there, brother. And let me tell you something, Jack. Everyone's going to try to cut your legs out from underneath you. And after what you and the business have done for me, and how you're the only things that have stuck by me, I just want to say that I love. Holy shit, is that the cameraman? Get the fuck out of here. And then all you hear in the background is.
Oh, you what? Mean we're filming this backstage segment without a cameraman? What the
Oh,
fuck?
War Machine, why are you not here? We
Continuity
need
much?
Flash.
The door closes, and Sting and Hogan look each other in the eye. Passion fills their veins. Again, I don't think I can do this. Hold on. Passion fills their veins, and then they stare awkwardly at each other for a couple of seconds more, and then Hogan is the first one to make a move.
Oh.
I can't do it. Someone, move on.
War Machine has a talent.
I feel unclean again.
If that
And then
makes you feel
Hogan
unclean,
says-
don't look in your drawer.
Oh.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Oh.
I bet Lars left you.
And then Sting says, Hogan, let's see that battery pack of yours in action. Okay, dude.
Beep, 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 beep.
Stop. No.
Fully charged, brother. Let's do this.
Oh,
Oh,
I-
God, that interview. No.
I've got 3 pulsating settings.
Move on.
I can only get it up with a battery, brother.
Set phasers for stun.
I'm going to mute now because I'm going to cry and I don't want anyone to hear this.
God damn it, Cat. Stop wiping your ass on my fucking water bottle.
Oh.
Like she backed up and just sat on a straw.
Oh, God. What the hell, Teefus?
Like she walks over here and she's like, I want attention. She's like Cartman's cat all of a sudden. And she just sat on my water bottle.
I actually saw that episode the other night.
Yeah, me too.
Bad kitty.
Bad kitty.
God damn it, Kitty, that's a bad kitty! I can't do Cartman voice.
I use
So anyway, Victoria and Gail Kim are fighting outside the building.
Woohoo.
And Gail Kim's like all smug. She's like, "Oh yeah, but we saw your titties. We saw a picture of them."
I saw your boobs. Okay, let's check out that Korean cell phone commercial there, Gail.
And we follow up this with...
Completely ignoring reality. It doesn't work in wrestling.
And we follow this up with a video promo for Tara. Because, we just had a segment with her. So, it's a recap. It makes no fucking sense!
Oh. So oh god.
So,
Hulk
After that-
Hogan
More Hogan!
and Garrett Bischoff come out and cut a promo. Hogan's like, "These are the greatest wrestling fans in the world, dude, brother." So he completely sells the United States short.
and you know what? You know what's really sad? He's probably he's probably right as so far as this is the best fans TNA is gonna fucking have, because these guys
Yeah.
legitimately care.
No, they don't care about, TNA. They just like, oh my god, we got a wrestling show? Fucking A.
What?
They don't
Yeah,
get
They're
well,
at least
wrestling over.
pretending
Yeah,
to fucking care.
We'll cheer for you until they bring back Insurrection.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't take Hogan and all this shit. I'll be back in a minute. Fuck this goddamn fucking bullshit. Fucking Hogan.
Uh,
Okay, so
Piece of shit.
Okay, so
Hogan
so
suck up or kiss each other's ass for a while, and all Garrett wanted in his life was to get into the business and become a wrestler. But his dad, and as soon as he mentions his fucking dad, here comes fucking Eric with
wait
Gunner.
a minute, you skipped something. Because Hogan goes on to talk about how Hulkamania is going to live forever, but he won't. And so he wants one last favor from the crowd, and that is to give everything that the Hulkamaniacs have given Hogan, and to now give it to Garrett Bischoff. And the crowd goes, boo!
why? He's earned nothing. Nothing. What? Like, I'm sorry, I said it before. Garrett, I'm sure Garrett's going to be a great wrestler someday, but he's not fucking ready.
He sure is. I think that England, the UK fans have realized, hey, this is kind of like that Eric Watts guy, or you know that Greg Gagne, or not Greg. Who's Vern Gagne's son? Was it Greg?
I don't know, but you know what it is? It's been almost 2 years to the day since they did this with Abyss.
Oh
Oh,
my God!
And
and
it didn't
almost
work then, though at least there's not a magic ring this time.
at least Abyss has been around the block a few times, you know. But Garrett is like literally nobody at this point. It didn't work with Zach Gowen and it's not working now.
It won't work with anyone. You will never get anyone to be Hulkamania 2.0, especially not this nobody who has so not paid his dues.
Who has no fucking talent? I mean, Hogan, for all the crap he gets, he could wrestle when he wanted to. He just didn't want to. And that's not Garrett Bischoff's problem, is that he wants to wrestle, he just fucking can't. But
Oh,
Oh, I'm just beyond flabbergasted.
and yeah, this brings out fucking Eric Bischoff. And I don't even care, okay? I didn't pay attention to this segment, all right? They
I
argue. They say like, "Oh, who the hell do you think you're in? You're my son. You're not gonna be the next Hulk Hogan." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, Eric. He's not. TNA's not gonna live for much longer, and Garrett probably won't get a job anywhere else except maybe some piss poor indie show." Ah.
the only thing that really comes of note is that Hogan says that he talked to Sting, and presumably did favors for him because he's got the ability to make a match between Bischoff and Gunner at Against All Odds, and he doesn't even get to finish whatever the fuck his thought process was because Gunner hits Ho- Gunner hits Hogan, or yeah, Gunner hits Hogan. Garrett Loeb. No wait, shit. Gunner hits
Fighting,
Garrett.
fighting, 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 fighting.
Hogan hulks up.
Oh, Tifus came back.
Let's be done with
Hogan
this segment already. God damn it.
Hogan punches Bischoff, throws Gunner over the top rope. Let's move on. So after this comes a preview for Star Wars Episode 1 in 3D. Because we forgot to mention this. Tonight's episode of Impact, or last night's episode of Impact, was brought to us by Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace in 3D, as they mentioned every fucking commercial break. Or when they came back from every goddamn commercial break.
Yeah, it was like WWE Twitter levels of obnoxious plugging.
And then they go backstage. So after they've, reminded us that, yes, Jar Jar Binks existed, and was still better than this crap. We go backstage where Bully Ray and Robert and Rude are talking, and Ray says, Rude doesn't know just how pissed off I am. And they get confrontational, and then They hug,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, we're gonna get along tonight, yeah. And then Bubba says 3 days, presumably because he's been playing Majora's Mask recently,
Huh.
and he walks out of the room. And um, nothing really of note happens after that. There's something involving some guy with a stupid mustache, and he's bald, stringy hair because he needed more goddamn promo time. And then we go out to the ring for a match, and I'm just all yours.
It's Mickey James versus Velvet Sky. Why?
Yay.
Aren't these two faces?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like what? Like
Uh,
wasn't Velvet trying to help Mickey win at Genesis?
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Oh,
isn't a grudge match. This is just a friendly match.
oh my God.
They're having a face exhibition match.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's like when they run out of like combinations of heel face and they start putting two
But
faces.
they don't
together.
want to turn anyone else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so a couple of things to note about this match. First of all, Mickey's jean shorts has a fucking target on her ass.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking compass, like an old time compass you would find on like a sailor's map.
Compass.
Just follow your nose wherever it goes.
The second thing to note, Velvet looks bigger somehow. I'm not sure what it is, but she looks like she's gained some weight in an area.
She got a nose job.
I was just no gained weight, not had weight removed.
She got a nose job.
She's gone
Yes.
from eating 2 carrots a week to 3.
Hmm. Piggy James.
No, I think the thing we need to no, I think what it is she's gotten bigger personalities.
Oh, she got her nails done?
Are you saying she got a boob job?
They look fucking bigger.
Nah, they're about the same size.
They
Are
were
they?
always that big,
Yeah, I held my
and they
hands
were
I
up.
don't know what the
always
hell.
fake.
Yeah,
No,
Jess,
I meant I thought they were.
Jess. I held my
What?
hands up to the TV. They're the same size.
Yeah,
Okay.
they serve as flotation devices.
Yep.
No, but I thought she had upgraded the goddamn things because I don't. They just look bigger last
They're
time.
they're approved by the U.S. Coast Guard as
Buoys.
yeah.
But point is, it was an okay match. I mean, it was a Velvet Sky match. So, you're not expecting a miracle. You're not expecting 5-star classic, but it wasn't, god awful.
This was not a bad match, really. I mean, it's just
Yeah, it was okay.
it's just another case of okay, why are we doing this? Oh wait, we're in UK and we're trying to get the cheap pop by giving them more of what they want to see instead of wasting their time with actual storyline and conflict.
That would make sense.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
pandering over intelligent presentation.
and Velvet wins with a really, really, really bad sense or small package. Like it stops being a small package, it becomes a regular pin, and gets the 3 count, and that's it. And they briefly show Mickey looking shocked that she fucking lost a Velvet Sky before they got cut to talking to some fans, and nobody cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right, but
Yeah, that's that match. Oh, it was funny though because during that match, Mickey James tweeted, "Oh, I'm on TV right now. It's happening right now." Wink, 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 nudge, nudge.
But did she have her cell phone while she was wrestling?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's taped. Joey.
and
eh,
If she was smart, she would have had like, oh yeah, I'm up next. Watch
This
my
is
match. But
yeah.
that's how you
No,
use Twitter
she wasn't.
responsibly,
No.
effectively,
She was
whatever.
not trying to. She was not trying to sell the whole idea that it's live or anything. She was being facetious. She
they
was.
could have they could at least try to fake it.
I think you guys are missing the point. Like she was in on the joke about
No,
it not
no,
being.
I get that she's in on the joke, but like, but hype the match beforehand. Like hype the match. Like say, hey guys, I'm gonna be my match is up next. Make sure to tune into Impact.
Yeah.
But anyway, after that, there's a promo for the main event of Against All Odds, which means they'll somehow not make it the main event. Goiki. It's a promo, and then Sting's in the back talking to James Storm, talking about how they're gonna kick ass, which leads us into our main event of Storm and Sting versus Rude and Bully Ray, and
Yeah.
eh,
There's not much that can be said about this match.
Yeah, it was an okay match, and Sting and Storm win. There's not really a lot to say about this match. Like I don't mind seeing Storm and Rude wrestle. I just wish there was more meaning to it.
Yeah. I wish Sting was not involved because that just and the finish. That's what really fucking ruined this match is that um Storm was laid out on the outside. Uh, Sting locks Bobby Roode, the world champion. The commissioner, the general manager, locks the world champion in a submission move, the Scorpion Deathlock, and he taps out.
That should not fucking happen.
No.
Yeah, Sting's really trying to step away from the spotlight, isn't he?
Yeah, and they, Bubba Ray could have made the save, but he didn't. Instead, he like got in Bobby Roode's face and said, "See you in 3 days, champ," and then just walked out on him, and that's when he tapped. I can see what they're trying to do there, but it's still the commissioner tapping out the world champion. It's fucking wrong.
yeah, and there's also something that you've really got to notice. Sting hurt himself near the end of this match
Yeah, he
because
did.
he blew something out in his heel because he was limping pretty blatantly, and you could see him trying to get feeling in it. So I think I don't know if this is what they intended to do, but it probably was. But I could see them being kind of being all, well, Sting's hurt. Let's get this over with quickly because let's not drag this out anymore.
Yeah.
Admittedly, that's giving them credit.
Yeah. The problem is the planned finish they had anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still stupid. I didn't say it wasn't.
So
So,
that's Impact, but we're not done yet because we got to run down the card for Against All Odds.
oh god damn it, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Or
Yes, it
that's
is. All right, let's
Oh fuck.
Yeah, oh fuck indeed. Let's I've got the card right in front of me, so let's start first with the Knockouts Championship match, Tara versus Gail Kim.
Oh.
Gail Kim.
show of hands. Who gives a shit?
Well, that too, but Gail Kim.
Now I'm gonna say Tara because I think they're kind of done pushing Gail Kim. She's done. Let's move on.
Nah, they're not done pushing Gail Kim. They're gonna push Velvet Sky.
I'm gonna say Tara, but they're gonna turn her heel before her next match or whatever.
They're gonna feed a bunch of legit badass women to Gail Kim before they feed Velvet. They feed her to Velvet Sky to put Velvet Sky over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Gail Kim as well.
well, I guess I'm the dark horse because I'm sticking with
Hey.
Tara.
I said Tara.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
All right, 2 versus 2.
All right, now next is a match that I cannot believe is happening because there is an X Division title match also, but there is a #1 contendership match for the X Division title, Zema Ion versus Jesse Sorensen.
Don't care
Why? Why are they doing this?
because
And why wasn't it advertised at all?
TNA don't care.
I don't care. They seem to be kind of high on Zema Ion, so I'm going to go with him.
It's that Limp Bizkit song lyric. Because if you don't care, we don't care.
Did you
That's
just
it.
reference Limp Bizkit in 2012?
I did, but it's TNA, so it's okay.
Zema Ion. That's what I'm gonna say.
Well, I'm gonna say Zema Ion because it's not gonna be Jesse Sorensen because I don't know who the fuck that is.
Ugh.
He's the guy with the football.
Yeah, I still don't know who he is.
Exactly.
All right. Let's move on to the other X Division match for the X Division title. Alex Shelley versus Austin Aries.
Shelly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Alex Shelley too, just for wishful thinking. Like, I am so sick of Austin Aries at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with too.
I think Aries has kind of run its course.
I'm going with Shelley for because
So yeah, Shelley.
if you look at their number one contendership match, that's the only way it can go really. Because otherwise, they'll have heel versus heel. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelly. So, what's next?
Next is this is a handicap match. Oh, it's Christopher Daniels and Kazarian versus AJ Styles.
Oh, don't care.
I thought it was just AJ versus Kazarian.
Well, I don't know. The way I'm looking at this, I'm looking at Impact's website, and they've got this stupid little graphic, and from the way it's positioned, I'll show it on the show, but the way it's positioned, it looks like here. Let me link this to you
Yeah,
guys.
link it to us here.
It looks like a handicap match. I don't know if that just means that Daniels is going to be in his corner, or if it's a handicap match. Like, that looks just so bad. Like, it's a very low quality picture, but that is just confusing.
Um,
Impact's website, so that is official.
does it have any text to go along with that to
There
explain?
is absolutely no text.
It's probably supposed to be him in his corner or something.
Is there another tag match that?
Yeah, there's a tag match which we're gonna get to next, but
Okay, how's that graphic
let me
look?
look at this. There's text. Hang on. Phenomenal AJ Styles versus Kazarian with Christopher Daniels. So no, it is not a handicap match.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Kazarian.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna go with Kazarian too with shenanigans via Daniels.
Shenanigans.
I'm gonna say AJ because I want this fucking thing to start ending.
They're not going to. They're milking it more.
Yeah, so obviously Kaz.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll be the one who tries to stay optimistic that they'll get.
Oh, okay.
heads
Make
up.
yourself a martyr. That's not, obnoxious at all.
Okay, I will.
Okay,
Thank
then.
you.
Fine.
Good.
Go ahead.
Are we moving on?
Great.
Okay. Next is the Tag Team Championship match. Samoa Joe and Magnus versus Scott Steiner and Crimson. And that time I said Scott Steiner on purpose.
Aren't you just so creative?
Well, if it's Scott Steiner, I kind of want Steiner and Crimson to win. But since it's not, Joe and Magnus.
That's not happening. Morgan and Crimson retain.
Yeah, Morgan Crimson.
Joe's gonna take the pinfall.
They're not gonna push Joe.
They'll never push Joe. Never again.
Honestly, this pairing just like sounds so much of like what Road Dogg tells a story about how he and Billy Gunn got put together. He's like, hey, look, he's got a sucky gimmick, I've got a sucky gimmick. Put us together so we can suck together and take up less of your TV time. And thus the New Age Outlaws were born. But
Good one.
this is not going to have the no. That's seriously the way Road Dogg told the story. And but this pairing of two guys that no one cares about anymore is not going to have that lightning in a bottle effect.
Yeah. Anyways, here's another image that if I didn't know any better, I'd say it was almost a tag match because of how badly TNA has constructed these promos. But it is Gunner versus Garrett Bischoff with Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan in their respective corners.
Garrett.
Okay.
Bischoff, little Bischoff.
Yep, it's Garrett.
It's gonna be the guy with the last name Bischoff.
And here's the sad thing: how much you want to bet this is going to end up being the main event?
I like to
Oh,
hope
God.
that they're not that
fuck.
bloody stupid.
If it does, that's going to be like one of the big hallmark turning points of like
Fuck.
TNA definitely going down the drain.
God fucking damn it.
Honestly, it's something to be said for a situation in which no matter what happens, a Bischoff wins and all the fans lose.
That's WCW in a nutshell.
Ugh.
So
It's this generation's finger poke of doom.
God. Anyways, let's move on to the final match. What is hopefully the main event. A 4-way match for the TNA Heavyweight Championship. Jeff Hardy versus Bobby Roode versus James Storm versus Bully Ray.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to say Bully Ray. Yeah, they'll do it.
I'm gonna go with Jeff Hardy.
I'm gonna say Bobby Roode's gonna retain. Just
Well, we've all picked different ones, so I'm gonna choose something really illogical. James Storm.
Who saw that one coming? That's out of left field.
you can't see it, but my hands.
Let's give it to the guy who's already lost his chance. They won't see that one coming.
Mm. Yeah. So that's against all odds. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But
Hard.
I say we wrap this up with a good old game of what gets more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to start off with electrical stimulating spine machines that give people erections get more screen time than Jay Lethal.
You can send me to frickin' sea. I'll do your potatoes while we're working here, brother.
How about the half an hour long Hogan promo?
I'm,
Got more fucking screen time than the entire locker room.
Pointless talking to the fans. Got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with 7 cunt punts in a row to Tara. Got more screen time than Jay Lethal.
Wait, I got a better one.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Star Wars Episode 1 got more fucking screen time than Jay Lethal.
Ah!
3D.
All right, I think that's going to do it for the dark match. I am Backlash.
And I'm Digifox, the fox that rocks your socks.
I am the reason why you suck. I'm fuck. I'm the Lone Warrior.
Botch!
Ah,
You
we're
suck.
not editing that out either. That's staying in.
I'm not fucking fixing it. Screw it. I screwed it up. Go.
You want to try again?
No.
No, just go, Tethys.
Okay, and for Jess, I am Tifus. Have a very merry random February weekend. Valentine's Day can kiss my raisin balls. Dark Match saying good night. Good night.